No, arranged marriage na wakingi in the sense that I know this family, vile soko imechafuka, you're right.
Vile soko imechafuka, I think
but personally,
you should reconsider.
Personally, I don't think I'm going to marry my cousin. I don't think.
So wife number 1 and 2 you think will be from far?
Wacha nikwambie, this is a Nas philosophy. I have 4.
You have 4?
I have a choice of 4, marrying 4, right? Wa kwanza wacha akwe from the culture, ndo tusisumbuane. Sawa? Wa pili wacha akwe Msudanese.
Msudanese?
Yeah. So
okay. Why?
I'll tell you why. Watatu, wacha atoke huko Warabuni. Like, I want my kids, if I have a chance of 4, let me marry different races, ama different tribes, ama killer places. You get?
You have a chance of 4. It doesn't mean that you have to utilize those 4 chances.
It does.
Surely, Nasir.
No, it does. Because, if you're wealthy enough, because pia unaambia usikue fala. Usikue ati hawa maademu wanne umeenda tu kahawa, just like that.
Amuna breakfast asubuhi.
No, you have to have the wealth. Actually, it's just common sense. Yeah. You have to have the wealth ya kusupport. And personally, I would even think it's stupid. But mimi metarget akili yangu. By the time niko na first wife naambia, yo, prepare yourself, man. Jua kuna threshold ikifika tu.
Kuna mali tunasonga.
Maybe ikwe tu, maybe Nasir scores 50 million hapa, ama value yake imepanda na 50 million. Jua madam mwingine anakama. Because mimi
huyo dem atakuombea hiyo value isipande.
No, trust me, it depends. It depends with everything that my vision. You see me personally, I love kids. You get?
So how many kids are you planning to have?
Father Abraham, my friend.
I really don't mind. Number.
Well, I really don't mind. Past 7.
Past 7?
Past 7. Stay kwana below 7. See, that's why do you think I've been working hard all this time?
Oh, Nasir after pesa.
Hakuna mse anaweza sema.
Oh, so expensive.
I know. Hakuna mse anaweza sema I've fallen short of hard work ever since. I've been working ever since. Hata wacha hiyo high school bado nilikuwa nafanya hizi hustle ndogo.
Unasonga tu.
Tunasonga. So inshallah.
Cha muhimu.
Actually, ukiniuliza, mimi sitaki story ya magari manini. Because the good thing is, my dad alikuwa trader. Was one of the first traders in the country. So akileta magari na nini tulikuwa tunapelekwa gari with almost the latest cars.
Okay.
So right now nikisettle for a car unasikia I like classics kama Volkswagen Golf. Umeona nikipost hata the other day you commented.
Yes.
Those are my cars. Ile gari fulani ndakuwa tuko parking and I'm the only one in the mall who has it. You get it? Niko na tu hiyo, I don't know, there's just that fantasy niko na. Tumepelekwa, ride all these latest cars and there's something about new cars that inaitwaje niseme haina style to it. Saizi zimekuwa just manufacturing. Kitambo walikuwa na
pay close. Maybe you should get a vintage.
That's my first car. Okay, not my technically nimekuwa na magari zingine but ile gari nda settle nayo next is a Volkswagen Beetle 1975. Budget yake ni $500,000. Hiyo nikikuwa nayo ndakuwa nimerestore na watu watadhani ni mpya.
Sasa na hiyo familia yako watu 7 si utanunua Nissan. You need a Nissan on the side.
No problem sis, lakini tukianza tutakuwa na wife.
Anoa on the side. Mwanze nyi wawili ni sawa.
Watatu wakikuja na
the Beetle will be enough for you. Wakae wapi? That thing has no space.
Walai?
It has no space.
Ni tu wawili
na ujue mkisongesha kiti kidogo mmefinya kiti ya nyuma.
So ni watoto at basically wakiwa wadogo.
Sasa watoto wewe nunua Anoa.
Of course.
Kwa sababu nimeona hiyo
haujaona Wasomali wakipeleka watu wao chuo na ile na wengine bigi wakifungwa tu ni wote wanatoka one by one. Starting from the small one.
Wanatokanga wamejipanga hivi.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's good the moment ukimaliza tu hivi. You can see another generation coming. Na ni hivyo tu pole pole.
I wish you all the best, Nasir.
Inshallah.
Those people are expensive. I wish you all the best.
But your story pia soko kuchafuka. It's almost right because right now the level at which people are like I've never understood why are we still praising watu kama akina Huda and Vera. Like tunaishi kwa hiyo society where apparently ukiona tu dem go to her hustles na kwa msupu watu wanaombe wewe umelalisha. Like dem she cannot be pretty and akate cabbage for a very long time because utaona hapo
hata kuna mbaba atamtoa kwa hiyo cabbage.
Yeah.
Maybe she's not willing to go into that trade, but there's someone who will force her into that route.
I have seen it actually.
Yeah, it happens.
And the saddest thing inakwanga hii ya kuambia dem unaweza toka hapa, and the thing is hawaelewangi that with time value ina drop, because nakumbuka kuna dem fulani alikuanga na posting her body, she was a model, she started all decent at once, long dresses mpaka kwa ankle, figure ndo ilikuwa inaonekana polepole,
akaanza kufupisha nguo,
yeah, polepole to a bikini, polepole akaanza sasa kushika nipples, you understand?
Ndiye ana shoot sasa,
and there was a point ilifika, it went so bad that sasa the likes were diminishing, and that now is a mental torture to that person who's posting. So yeah, naona anahitaji that adrenaline.
But you see, for her, it's her own doing. You know, at the end of the day, everything you start, whether it's posting or you have to have an end game. What are you looking for? Are you looking for lights, post? Unajieka kwa market? What is your end game? At the end of the day, ata unazeekanga. You know, you get old and you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. So what is your end game? Unaona yeye alienda akitoa nguo, at some point huwezi toa ngozi. She got to the end of it and she was supposed to have a plan for that when that time comes. Hiyo ya kufika mwisho ikifika, she was supposed to have a plan.
And apparently, kuna series I watch a lot of documentaries. Inaitwa When Porn Ends. You know these porn actresses?
Yeah.
What happens when actually your career imeisha?
What happens?
Because kitu watu hawaelewi, hiyo window ya kusell sex inakuwa very short. Because when mwenyewe there's a lot of body changes that happen if a woman undergoes that process every day. You see, and especially with different men. Let me take you back kwanza before nikuja hapa. Kuna huyu dem anaitwa ni mama, actually she's 90 but you wouldn't tell she's 90. Barbara O'Neill. Ushaimona kwa social media, she gives herbal remedies.
No.
I'll show you. She's very nice. So she talked about the effect of a sperm to a woman if she's penetrated. If this sperm is penetrated for the first time, immune system ya dem inatriggeriwa. And then when they go and meet the sperm, wana detect this sperm, and then ziko neutralized. There are some components in the sperm that neutralizes the immune system. So if this man is apparently the husband, the next time watakuwa na intercourse, the immune system itakuwa imedetect that's the husband.
So there's no issue.
There's no issue. But now when it happens to multiple men, it happens the same. So through
your immune system is always fighting something.
It's fighting something. And then it is also tied to your mental state. Now, kando nani, I'm giving you another analogy. There is, you watch comedy, stand-up comedy, kuna ujama naitwa Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle anaongelelea a guy called something Slim. Nimesahau huyo jina. Iceberg Slim. Thank you. Iceberg Slim. This guy was a popular pimp in New York in the 80s. Ama 70s, 80s hapo. Yeye alikuwa anaweza kuangalia dem na aseme huyu after X amount of clients akili itachizi. Atakuwa sawa. So I would have made this amount of money. He knew that psychology. And apparently, he didn't go to easy money. He was just brought up in the street akakuwa pimp. So combine hizi analogies mbili ya this pimp and Barbara O'Neill. Yeah, hiyo story ya the sperm and the immune system. It makes a lot of sense. So this porn actress, by the time amalzie nini, she's depressed, she's suicidal. Any person akienda kuoa anajaribu handle something that is already dead, and it's psychological. So hiyo process yote, it's so detrimental to a human being. Na ukiangalia, this is the other thing they don't talk about, especially wakiuza sex na nini. This same feminist wanaambia watu, you go girl, go chase the bag. Unaget? Wanaambia you chase the bag, fuck men are dogs. Tutamute hiyo usijali.
Wacha walipe. Let them pay.
Unaona? So in the process, you're like, where does it actually stop? Where does women empowership stop? Because wanawake wakitoa nguo ni empowerment. Wakijifunika inakuwa story ingine, wakitaka kujistiri ati it's slavery, it came with a white man. These people in England, ukiangalia 1923 vintage clips, this English men ama women walikuanga najifunika.
Yeah, they used to tie that thing.
Exactly. Mpaka hapo. So wanasema ati it's all about women being oppressed. Kuna huyu, there's this refugee alitoka Saudi, sijui akahepia wapi ama this Arab country, Yemen ama something. And then she found asylum a Jew. They convinced her to start an OnlyFans and she did. So they were cheering her na ama feminists. So they were like, who them ametoka place yenye hakuwa anaambiwa work. Yemen hakuwa anaambiwa work, kazi yake tu ilikuwa tu kuolewa. It's just that she didn't want to marry that man.
Now she's going to start an OnlyFans.
Now it's worse. It's like
it's worse.
It's worse, unaget. So at this point it's like we are not even reasoning. Now the only thing is wanakata it's conversations like this. You see, I'm not debating with you. We are just having a
conversation. It's like it's the same thing as leaving your husband for cheating, then you go and become a mpango wa kando.
Don't imagine. Ni kitu ina happen actually.
Ni kitu ina happen sana.
Exactly.
Ina happen sana. It's so really happening.
You're like, when will the sensible and the most sensible people are the ones who are being shut up. Wanaambiwa nyamaze. Hawezi ongea.
In this country, and for feminists, they don't want to hear the truth, but there's some truths they have to listen to.
Are there some friends of yours you've cut off because they're feminists?
No, not really.
Okay.
I have very liberal friends.
Liberal or conservative?
Liberal.
Oh, okay.
Kinda in between.
Okay.
So I don't have feminists in my life.
So then you have conservative friends?
Yes, but they're also liberal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How pushing your agenda or nothing?
They don't. They don't.
But mostly I think even from their projection, from even their tweets, I'm like, nah, there's something wrong with you.
Kuna shida
mahali.
They're fighting for the wrong things.
Yeah. Because you see, when you say men, what is wrong with men? And a singular case study, umeona. You see?
You cannot judge a group of people based on someone's behavior. Just one person's behavior. You cannot say all men are dogs. Hawezi sema hivyo. There are good men out there. Good men. Our parents, we say our fathers are good men. Why are we saying our age mates are dogs?
You tell me. And then sasa ubaya ni hindo generation, sasa your two daughters wanna grow up with.
Yeah.
So the good thing at least wakona a mom who knows na kuambia wachana hii kitu. Wachana hii kitu. So
you have to make informed decisions. You cannot like really push them into making decisions, but they have to make informed decisions.
So the last conversational pivot, as I've studied with a lot of guys when they had parents in the limelight, wacha niseme hivyo, ikwe mapolisi, ikwe people in heads, big companies, ama even politicians. And I studied with a friend of mine mwenye alikuwa CEO of a certain company. I remember tulienda after supper, was it, tukienda watch the TV, tulikuwa boarding, I guess around class 6-5 hapo. Tulimwona babake kwa news, sijui akiwa na which scandal. That guy, I don't know, he was broken. Now that I think of it as an adult, that kid was broken then, because he was this joyful kid mwenye actually used to have everything. Alikuwanga na akiletiwa snacks, alikuwa na kila kitu. But then it appeared hapo. And then sasa, of course, you know, we are kids. Tulikuwanga wabaya sana.
Make fun.
Bully. So, as a child of a politician, kuna venye unaweza na babako in the limelight, and from your post leo ama vile Raila Junior amepost, even if watu wakiwa na the same name, those are two different individuals.
Yes.
Like most of the time policies za babako watu watafikiria it's you Doreen. You understand? And I cannot say it's the same as me. It's maybe from a very small scale. Babangu is not a politician, but ni mtu anajulikana kuwa very, very strict in his own ways. So watu wanasemanga, they don't know I'm easy. I'm easy, it's just that I make my own. Mimi ni mtu grow up in a different generation.
Okay.
Wow, they went through hardship. Thank God, mimi, alhamdulillah.
Kidogo. He's made life easy.
Made life easy. So kidogo when nikifuata kitu, nafikirianga smart mostly than working hard. If I figure things zinaweza kakua easy, inaweza kwa easy, I will go that way. Sitataka kwenda hii nje yote, especially now with tech.
Okay.
So hiyo feeling ya kugrow up with your dad being in the limelight, not even at school, even at home, ile kutoka nje, I can just imagine.
It's crazy. It's crazy because he's a politician, so he will rub into people's shoulders, and it boils down to the kids. Like, let me give you an example of the finance bill. You should see my DMs. Like, talk to your dad. Why are you so quiet? You cannot even post a photo of yourself. They're like, you're smiling and you've not spoken to your dad about finance bill. It's like he's supposed to control my emotions. Mind you, we are talking of a 50-plus-year-old man. He has his own mind to make his own decisions, and sober decisions for that matter. Mimi, I am not involved in making of his decisions. I might be saying no to the finance bill, lakini yeye ana vote yes. He's a different individual from me. We just share a last name. It is sometimes it is torturous, but you grow a thick skin. Because my dad has been in politics since I was born. Like, I grew up in a political home. So I don't know any other life. I don't know life of being on the other side. Mi najua life ya kutukanwa, najua life ya kuambiwa tumeiba pesa. That is the life I know. I don't know any other life. And now from that, I think I have grown a very thick skin. I don't think I care what people say. I don't have my DMs for especially Facebook. I don't check them out. Literally, ukinitumia messenger, it's called messenger, I think.
Yeah.
If you send me a message there, maybe I can see it after 1 year. Because I hardly check. Watu wako na makasiriko. They will tell you all sorts of things. Hakuna kitu watakuambia. And sometimes you really get angry, but unakumbuka you have no control of what people say. So if you can't control what people say, why should it annoy you? Whatever comes out of your mouth next, Nasir, I don't know what will come out. I cannot control it. Bado itatoka tu, whether it's good or bad. I know the worst part is when maybe there's someone who is in loggerheads with my dad. Alafu, unapata sasa anaanza kunipiga mimi.
Oh yeah. That's low.
That's low. Like they have gone to the bottom of the barrel. Like unapata, there's a time, I think, I don't know what had happened, I think 2 years ago. He was in loggerheads with some people. I woke up one day. And
these people are older than you?
Yes, and my photos were all over. I'm like, what have I done? Photos, because wanajua hawawezi, for the politician, he's not untouchable, but he doesn't feel it. Like, washazoea, they've grown a thick skin. So they knew the only way ni kwenda through Doreen.
Oh, yeah.
But you see, I've also grown a thick skin.
When was this?
I think last year but one.
Was it the time yeye na ule Governor Kawira walikuwa na shida?
Nah, before that.
Oh, so did your dad as in alienda up the ranks ama alikuwa tu MP, alianza like councillor?
Alikuwa councillor.
Oh, nice.
I think in 1992, if I'm not wrong, he was a councillor.
Okay.
You see, the way my brother is, he was really into those demonstrations for finance bill.
Yeah.
When I was, I think, 6 years old, we were teargassed in our house.
For what?
Just so that my dad could come out.
What?
Yes. My brother was 4 years old, I was 6. Iyo multipartism.
Oh, the
multipartism, you know that struggle. There was that struggle, multipartism. Literally, we were tear-gassed in our house to make sure Mzee comes out of the house. So you see, for us, imekuwa hivyo, it's like ni life tumekuwa nayo from since we were small kids. My dad has been in politics. I think since I started knowing what was going on around me, he's always been in politics. So with time, you develop this attitude also that wacha wakitukanana, wacha watukanane tu. At the end of the day, si jioni tunaenda home sisi wote. I will sleep. So it doesn't give me sleepless nights. But you really get attacked. You get attacked for someone else making decisions, not you. Lakini wewe ndi unapea hizo backlashes.
Mshaifikiria kufungua group ya nyi watoto wote wenye I'm just thinking because US walifanya hivyo, all the presidents nini walifungua group yao wakaanza tu kujiconsole because unajua it's actually really tough. Kwanza I can just imagine everything of yours like inaweza reflectiwa. Possibly hata your teen years ilikuanga in fear, utaki mtu akuchukue photo ama kitu kama hiyo.
Yes. Even now.
Exactly. So inabidi
there's a way you behave. You don't want like people to get you in a certain situation.
So at least kama ni kutana hapo unafanya tu nyumbani, unaambia watu afadhali kujeni nyumbani. It's better.
You'll hardly get me in a club. You know, there's some things you can't do.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
But imagine you get used to the life. So like clubbing, if I go clubbing, which I hardly go, now because of those issues, I hardly go clubbing. Nitaenda niketi na marafiki kidogo like an hour, then I'm off. Especially in Meru. Nairobi is a bit easy because most people don't know me. Wengi wanajua Kipembe.
Oh, okay.
So kidogo Nairobi si shida. Meru. Hivi hata gari kupita usiku.
And Rogers, isipokuwa tu politics, what else is he into?
He does salvage. He's really big on salvage. Salvage cars, yeah.
What about kama si salvage? Ile time yani akikaa chini na veve yake hivi. What does he like talking outside of those two things?
Politics and salvage.
Does he even talk about conspiracy?
I've not heard.
Because anakaa ni mtu anaweza drive a good conversation.
He does. He's one funny dude. He'll drive a conversation. You will enjoy. If you'll ever host him, you'll enjoy.
No, as in, si wewe uniplug saizi. Kwanza mwambie sahi through the camera come.
Nitamplug. I'll plug you.
Thank you. So,
I'll plug you.
Asante kwa kuvumilia hiyo jam na nini.
No, it's okay. I had to come. I promised I will come.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Inshallah, there's going to be a part 2. Thank you for coming. Asante sana. Boom.
Thank you so much. We are done.